Hi, today is 23rd of January 2026. I woke up at 6 am, very unlikely for a person like me. Got a shower at 7 am and left the house in about 15 minutes after that, just getting ready, all dressed up and ready for an event. What it is? It was the 26th of January, that is the Republic Day parade. But since it's on 26, what am I doing today? So it's a rehearsal. Not we, the the forces, the people that perform on that parade, they rehearse what they are gonna do on the 26th, because 26th is the day there's chief guests available, our prime minister, our president, and you need to be on point in front of them. So they rehearse in front of us, and we got the passes, uh, perks of having a capable father. So we got the passes. We had a driver pick us up, drop us off, pick us up. That was such an amazing feeling that I got up and got out of house and I saw the sun rising. Actually, not actually the sunrise, but I saw the sky go from dark to slightly, darker blue. Then the blue got lighter and lighter, and it reminded me of my school days, because that is the last time I have, when I was in 8th or ninth class, that was 2018 2019. That was the last time I have consistently woken up uh, early in the morning. That's not true. In 2023, for a period, I was waking up at 6 a.m. sharp every day, sometimes before the alarm clock hits, like a minute or two before the alarm clock. That was such a happy moment of my life, a happy phase. And today, I feel calmer, more happier, and just overall in a good mood. Why is there no tissue when you need it? I'm sorry. So my point was, I woke up early, did all the stuff, and even though it's cold, it was around 16 degrees in the morning, and I still took a bath. Whereas on the other days, just few days ago, I was I was neglecting taking a shower even after 3-4 days, because it's winter. Who showers every day? And some people say it's good for health that you don't shower every day, because it weakens our immunity, because our body temperature will be too cold. But anyways, so I basically, this chunk was a very effortful thing for me, to wake up early, to take a shower, and to get ready and do all of these things in under 1 hour, and where my bowel movements aren't as regulated for the 6 a.m. waking time. So it was very, you know so we got out of house. The driver picked up and dropped us to the Kartavya Path, that is in front of India Gate. It's a national monument, and it's in Delhi. As you know, I live in Delhi. And uh, about about 10 minutes of going inside, it started to, you know pour drops, slight drops, from the sky, and slight rain started to occur. I thought it'll just go away, few drops here and there, it'll go away, but it didn't for the next 5 hours. And little did I know that the reason we woke up so early, the entry gate was closing at about 9. We reached about 7:15. No, about 7:30. Okay. Why? So we could get front seat. It was a first come, first serve basis. So hence we come first. So we went there, took the best seats, and it started to rain. Then we just ran to shelter. What shelter? It was the seats we were sitting on. They were in a ladder shaped, so everyone could see. So we don't see each other's heads all the time. So it was a ladder shaped, and we got under that ladder shaped seats because there was no other shelter there. It was a highly protected area for the time being, because there's all sorts of forces and important personalities of the country. And yeah, so we got under there because there was no arrangement for a rain there. And why would it be? Because it's winter, it's January, there was no sight of rain, only the weather forecast knew. But you get what I mean. So we reach there. We it starts to rain, we take shelter. And uh, although we took shelter, one police officer came and just said, "Oh, rain's not all that much today, right now." So, oh, the rain got slightly, what's the word? Slightly lighter. Okay, the rain got lighter, and he just sent us all back to our seats. It was still raining. It was a light rain, but it and we sat in that rain for about half an hour, and we just couldn't take it anymore and just went back under our seats. And I saw there were many people already there, even though that officer just removed everyone, just go to your seats, blah blah blah. And and that in that half an hour block we got wet. And after that point, for 3.5 hours or maybe 4.5 hours, we were we were just wet from our pants. And although luckily I had this same material of a jacket that protected me from the rain droplets going inside of my jacket, so it was lucky of me. uh, and But the pants got wet, and it was slightly uh, breezing wind. And as it was touching my wet pants, it was giving so much cold. I was literally shivering at one point, and I was just keeping myself together. uh, After about an hour and a half, the exit gates got opened, and anyone that wished to leave could have left now. But I said, it's only the parade had been started. Okay, I said, if I've bared through that uh, 2.5 hour block of doing nothing. Not two and a half, wait. I reached 7:30 and 10:30. That's 3 hours. I did 3 hours, endured 3 hours of nothingness. And then when the parade started, about half an hour later, the exit gates were open. I said, no. I- It just it just got in me. No, I'm not leaving now. I am a man, and I will endure this, whatever this situation is. Because if I keep running from away from this situation, not this situation, any situation in life, I wish to travel across the country. I wish to travel abroad. Is this how I am going to solve my problems there, when I'm alone and there's no place to go, no place to call home, and just run to where? If I ran back to home today, that would have felt so bad, that I left it in half. Oh, I just quit. It was quitting that affected me the most. It wasn't the parade. I'm not a big fan of parade or just doing anything. It was a, a question of my standard, that am I a quitter? Will I quit when things get rough? No, I don't. I don't. So I just bared through it. And even though it was a hell of an experience, uh, I came back. Luckily the driver uncle picked us up, and and he turned on the blower, and it was such an amazing feeling. We got back home, made some tea, ate food, because we haven't ate We hadn't ate from 6 a.m. from waking to about 2 p.m. And we ordered food, and it took about 50-55 minutes, about an hour, and we were starving. And we waited that period as well, that 1 hour of period of just food delivery. Okay. And when we got in our blankets and drinking some tea, that moment felt so amazing, that the the entire time I was freezing cold. Okay. And when we got back in our comfortable blankets, it was the best feeling I've felt in like ages. Why am I telling you this? Why do you want to hear my story? And if you've gotten this far, I appreciate you watching this video. I From the bottom of my heart, what am I doing, bro? Oh my god. Since yesterday, I've been doing something called, you know, facing my trauma, and I am facing the deepest, darkest truth of my life, and it it is really releasing emotions that I don't even know that I had, and it's making me cry a lot. I haven't cried in years, maybe 5-6 years. Last time I cried was when I had board exams, and they were that it was a period of lockdown. I hadn't studied anything the whole year. I'm sure you know the story. If you don't, I was playing PUBG the whole year, 14 hours a day. Wake up and just screen in front of my eyes, literally. I'm not even exaggerating this. I wake up, I fix my pillow and just pick up my tablet and just, four finger, five finger claw. It was very fun until the boards exam came, and I hadn't studied a thing. And boards were such a big thing back then. They maybe still are, but yeah. Anyways, I got off topic. So what I was saying is, why should you listen to this story? If you have till here, I appreciate you. I'm very grateful for you. You can literally see tears coming out of my eyes. But it's good that I'm being expressful of myself, of who I am. And even if nobody watches this video, I'm doing this for my future self. Future Vanshu, if you're seeing this, and if you've made it, made it. Give a thumbs up and thank the power you believe in, and just be grateful. Don't ask for things, just be grateful. uh, Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. This is a line my father reminded me from somewhere. Basically, he taught me. So yeah, you should listen to this story and get inspired, that even these little things, I could have just logically thought about it, and why should I fix this and this and that. No, I had all the reasons to. Just one reason to stay: my moral, my standards. Am I a quitter? No, I'm not. No, I am not. Things get rough, I face it, but I'm not a quitter. I'm certainly not a quitter. Until next time, take care of yourself. Vanshu signing off. No, I mess up. Girivesh signing off.